There was this guy, always caught up in his thoughts day and night. His mind was just racing. How could he make his life better? Was getting rich the answer? Or maybe finding the right partner? Or something else entirely? So he pushed a bit harder, worked his tail off, and sure enough got wealthier. But guess what? His mind was still racing. Then he met someone who seemed perfect. Got married. But things? They got worse. Because now his brain was stuck on, did I choose the right person? Could there have been someone better out there? He was constantly wrestling with his thoughts, trying to fix everything in his head. Then one day, a wise man came along. This guy, he could read people like an open book. He saw the man's polished exterior, but sensed the chaos inside. So he chatted with him for a few minutes, to build some trust, get a little closer. Then he gently asked, "Hey, what's got you so troubled?" The wise man leaned in and said, "Look, a lot of folks are stuck in their heads, fighting to make everything perfect. Sometimes, it's almost like an obsession. Your mind can turn into a whirlpool, pulling you deeper and deeper. And here's the thing, it's your mind creating all this chaos. If you don't rein it in, it'll act like your best buddy while secretly becoming your worst enemy. You won't even know if it's helping or hurting you. It's like, if your mind hands you a glass of water, don't be fooled, it's ocean water. The more you drink, the thirstier you get, and the more it drags you in." He paused, then smiled. "Here's the deal. Just do one thing. Set your mind aside. Let it go. When you stop judging, stop comparing, you'll see. Everything's already good. More than good, it's great. And you'll find yourself thanking God for this beautiful life you've been given."
Hey, I'm Oliver, and I want to share the unseen psychological dimensions of this story with you. This story presents a profound psychological narrative, charting a course from chronic anxiety to potential peace, with the protagonist's suffering rooted entirely in his cognitive processes. First, the vicious cycle of external perfection. The main character is caught in a vicious cycle driven by the misconception that his happiness depends on improving external conditions, wealth, spouse. His pursuit of wealth leaves him unfulfilled, and marriage only introduces a new anxiety, the obsessive question of whether his choice was the best possible one. This pattern exemplifies maladaptive perfectionism. The problem lies not in his external life, but in his internal approach. Every success quickly turns into a new source of worry and comparison. Second, the mind as a deceptive enemy. The analysis centers on the wise man's identification of the mind as a hidden enemy. Though appearing to be a helpful companion, the mind acts as a whirlpool that traps the man through rumination, obsessive thinking. The wise man's analogy of salt water from the sea powerfully illustrates this. The more he engages with these obsessive thoughts, the thirstier, more distressed he becomes. The primary source of his anguish is the mind's relentless engagement in judgment and comparison. By constantly judging his reality against imaginary ideals, the mind prevents him from experiencing genuine enjoyment or satisfaction in the present moment. Third, the solution: letting go, mindfulness. The wise man offers a radical and fundamental solution. Just let go of the mind to be free. This advice is the core principle of mindfulness and cognitive diffusion. True freedom is achieved when the individual stops the constant struggle to control and perfect everything. By abandoning mental judgments and comparisons, reality is seen clearly, allowing the man to realize that everything is good and wonderful. He is then guided toward acceptance and gratitude, finding contentment in his current life rather than pursuing unattainable external perfection. The story's ultimate message is that true peace is found in freeing oneself from the prison of the restless mind, which is often a person's greatest obstacle to happiness.
If you are interested in short and informative stories, we would be happy if you would follow the Godex Stories page from the bottom right or support us with a like. We would also like to hear your opinion about the story you heard or the stories you would like to hear in the future. Thank you for your support.